Hi everyone, Michael Zagari, Portfolio Manager with Wellington-Altus Private Wealth. I'm here with you Friday afternoon. Market just closed and we've reached some all-time highs on the AI momentum. You got the S&P 500, the NASDAQ, and the Dow Jones all reaching record levels. Clearly there's an appetite for risk. Clearly there's an appetite for US equities. But I wanted to talk about a subject that's kind of touchy, I guess, in my industry. And I think most investors have boring portfolios. I think most investors don't know what they own. And I think most investors don't understand how risk works and how you can stretch risk over a certain period of time. Clearly, if you need a certain amount of money and you need this to be delivered to you in a 2-week period, 2-month period, you're not necessarily going to take on high risk. I guess I think most people get that. But when I look at portfolios, the new clients that are coming in and their existing infrastructure of how they put everything together, most of the time they're working with advisors, so it's the advisor's work that I'm looking at. I just see some boring stuff. I don't see any growth. I see some names that I guess everybody can relate to. And so they just, it's a turn your brain off moment type of thing. But ask yourself, did you buy it at the right price? And does it hold a purpose for you for the next 10 years? Is this a company that's going to gain market share? And if you look at your situation and you see what's going on in the world, you know the world is changing. You know the world is different from a technological perspective. So ask yourself, do you have exposure to artificial intelligence companies? Do you have exposure to data centers? Do you have exposure to nuclear? Do you have your exposure to blockchain, specifically Bitcoin? Do you understand Bitcoin? Do you understand the underlying technology? If you don't, then you have to ask yourself, what am I missing? Why are these assets growing so quickly? Is it a .com era that we're looking at? No, I can tell you right now it's not. And for the most part, what we're seeing is these companies that are in these spaces, they're actually generating revenue. Earnings after earnings, quarters after quarters, their earnings are growing for the most part for these companies. So they are meeting that. And what we're seeing is there's an AI race going on. So what I wanted to leave with you, and I'm sorry for the little bit longer video than usual, is ask yourself, do you understand what you own? And do you think that your portfolio is modern enough to handle the technological advancements that are taking place today? And if the answer is no, then you have to stress test that with either your existing advisor. And if you're not satisfied with that, then you need to look for alternatives and get second opinions. I'm not encouraging everyone just to drop their advisors. Let's just be clear. I'm just asking you to stress test what you got going on. That's it. Have a great weekend, guys. Bye.